It's the Point Music News Minute with Kim Kelly.
This Music News Minute is brought to us by Dollar Loan Center, your community short-term lender. Dollar Loan Center is now offering signature and title loans. Visit don'tbebroke.com. John Mellencamp is going to release a new album called Other People's Stuff, and he's going to head out on the road early next year in support of the album. Details about this new record have been kept under wraps, but the John Mellencamp Show, as the tour is being called, will start in South Bend, Indiana on February 7th. The press release says Mellencamp's live show performances will start promptly at 8 p.m. Will not include an opening act, and every ticket purchased online gets a physical copy of Other People's Stuff. There's no Vegas date on this first leg. It's all in the Midwest and down the East Coast going through March. Mellencamp is wrapping up an extensive fall tour of Canada. As a matter of fact, the last show is tonight. Other People's Stuff gets released November 16th. On this day in 1964, Roy Orbison's Pretty Woman hits #1 for the first of 3 weeks. In 69, legendary promoter Bill Graham opens the Fillmore West, a San Francisco version of his popular New York rock ballroom. In 69, the Beatles release Abbey Road. In 70, returning to Abbey Road Studios in London, ex-Beatle John Lennon begins work on his first proper solo album called John Lennon and the Plastic Ono Band. In 75, the Rocky Horror Picture Show opens in Westwood, California. The movie features a young Meatloaf along with Tim Curry and Susan Sarandon. It tanks at the box office, but later becomes a cult classic. In 2003, 54-year-old Robert Palmer dies of a heart attack in Paris after a quiet dinner and a movie. And in 2007, legendary producer Phil Spector's first trial in the case of the murder of Lana Clarkson in 2003 ends with a hung jury, with 10 guilty votes and 2 not guilty. A retrial begins the next year. Spector is eventually found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. Get your music news anytime 24/7 on the Point's Facebook page or on our website at point97.com.
The Point Music News Minute on 97.1 The Point, #1 for classic rock.